Hey guys, PJ here. Today I am looking at The Light in the Darkness. Bit of a different one, so I thought we'd see what it was all about. First of all, let's move this so you can see what's going on. There we go. Technical problems. Whoa, one of those mornings. Anyway guys, so we've got this game. This is basically through Keymailer, so the developers were gracious enough to supply this game to me. And yeah, thought we'd check it out basically. Let's give it a go. Just going to do a quick audio check after my adverts have done, because we've had tons of technical problems this morning. Now my understanding of this game is it's sort of a war sort of story. So we'll have a look. Yep, okay. Done my audio. Let's delve in. So it's nice to see this one is fully controller supported. It recommends a controller to play it. Obviously some Steam games, you know, they're still in the dark ages, not running a controller. So this is, in my opinion, is nice to see. It does cover DualSense controller as well, so you can pretty much plug anything in and play it. So we're going to start a new game. Yep, that's fine. 6th of July 1938. Okay, let's see who knows the history. With Nazi Germany annexing Austria, President Franklin D. Roosevelt proposed an international conference to meet and come up with a solution for the growing number of Jewish refugees fleeing the Third Reich. Although Roosevelt was not in attendance himself, representatives from the 23 countries, 6 small European democratic nations, the Latin American nations, Australia and New Zealand all met in Evian, France, from the 6th through to the 15th, 1938, to discuss administration of refugees. Aside from the Dominican Republic agreeing to take in refugees for huge amounts of money, none of the countries would budge and a solution was never established. Okay, so we are proper in history with this, aren't we? What's going on then? Anybody watching who's just tuned in, I can see there's a few of you. Thanks for tuning in. It's nice to see something different, shall we say. Okay. He's a pretty cool character. He looks buzz-eyed. I like that. That's funny. Okay, can we walk faster? Or is it just a set speed? Set speed. Okay. This is a story type game, so I'm not expecting, you know, fast movements as such. There's a book on the table. Should we grab the book? Okay, we've got a book. Do we have an inventory button? That's the question. D-pad? No, D-pad just walks. Right, okay. Yes, I did dive in without reading any instructions whatsoever, so the usual. Let's go and talk to Mum. Don't forget your homework. I set it right over there on the table. We preempted that. We've already got the homework, Mum. Not a problem. And Dad's showing me the door. Brill. He looks so happy. Guys, if I can, I'm just going to turn the music down a bit, because it's, in my headset at least, blasting. Okay. There we go. Bye, Dad. Bye, Mum. Oh no, I think they're taking me or marching me to the place. A is not open the door. Or do we go down here? Do we go down here? Aha, there we go. Navigating a staircase does not constitute it being a puzzle game. That's just me being completely thick. Okay, directed, yep, okay, let's go. Where do we go? Not this way. Let's try this way. We need a marker saying which way to go, because I'm bound to go the wrong way. Yep, that's an invisible wall. We're over there. Okay. I think these guys are all wearing clogs. Like three lots of heavy footsteps going on. Maybe they are wearing clogs. Who knows? I don't think she is, though. There is definitely not a run from what I can see. No, no run. So we're going to be streaming this for about an hour to get a grip of it, see what it's like. And hopefully in that amount of time we'll be able to, you know, form some opinions of it, etc. Out the box, I'm impressed it supports controller natively and all the different ones. That's really nice to see, rather than using the Steam inputs, which is normally a bit of a, well, a binding everything mess to start with. So I'm quite impressed with that. I like the cutesy art. That's cool. Can't go in any of these, can we? How far are we going to walk to school? Where's school? We're stuck between two. Let's go this way. Come here. Okay. How far is school? Oh, here we go. Have a good day at school. Moses, Dad has spoken. Samuel, I will, Papa. Papa? Oh, where are they going? Do they own a shop? Yep, he owns a tailor. Okay. This might be quite interesting for me, because the only French I know is like Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek. Don't really know any of the words. Oh, we can run. Guys, we can run. Do we have to ignore these or talk to them? Let's talk to them. Hello, Samuel. We're playing J'accuse a dit. Did I pronounce that right? Sorry if I didn't. Anyone who can talk French properly. Do you want to play? Yeah. I haven't got a clue what it is, but yeah. I'll give it a shot. Oh man, covered in cat fur. My rather fluffy cat was sleeping next to me. What's this? Oh, okay, touch head. Touch nose. What? Alright, she's touched her ear. Then her eyes. I think. Ear. Nose. No, it wasn't a nose, it was a head. Head. Yeah, okay, I'm not too good at that. Quit. That was so much fun. Yeah. But I have to get to my parents' shop. See you tomorrow. Thought they'd just gone to school. Okay, goodbye. Not goodbye. Okay, can't go that way. I can go this way. Oh no, I can't go this way. Okay. Maybe I need to talk to these other guys. Nope. What about this guy? Nope. Do I need to talk to the girl again? Nope. Okay, I'm guessing I run back then. Oh, hang on. Nope. I can't go that way. It's gotta be right. Shop. Yes, here we go. Progress. I'm pretty sure I just got a Steam achievement. That was a really quick school day. Oh, I see. Okay. So she's a seamstress. Hi, Mum. I've come to pest you. When's dinner ready? Food. Food now. No, maybe not. Okay, we can't pester Mum. Pester Dad for food instead. I know you're busy, Dad, but food? Food now? Look, I've got kids. I know the score. This is normal. Would you mind giving me a hand and helping Mr. Grosjean? Sorry about the French. While I finish up here. Yes, Papa. Okay, what do you want me to help him with? Hello, Samuel. I'm looking for a blue tie, a little something for the Easter outfit. Do you think you can find one for me? Yes, sir. Let me see if I can find one. Blue tie. Clothing rack, perhaps? I've gone back to slowness now. Is that blue tie near the lamp? Yes, go on. Blue tie. Click. Blue tie is good. Let's get this bloke his blue tie. Here, chap. That's not very French, is it? I'll be the sharpest man in church. Thank you. Oh, that's good. Anything else we can help you with? I'll just take the tie for today, thank you. So his dad sold a tie. Good on him. Good going. Now what? Let's go back in here. Do we have to talk to Mum? Or is Mum too busy to talk? You're such a great helper. Why don't you run home and get washed up for supper? New food would come into this. Okay. Do 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 do. And another achievement. Little helper. Chat's very quiet this morning. If any of you are lurking and you're at work, you know, any thoughts on this so far? Oh, hang on a minute. I'm controlling Mum now. Sorry, not answering the door. Kicked you out. Let's open the door. Oh, who's this? God, a witch. No, sorry. Marie, this is Abramovich. A letter arrived from Poland. Okay. Oh, from my mother. Thank you, Marie. Do you know what your family will do if Germany starts a war with Poland? Ah. For anybody not up on the history, it's the reason England entered the war was when Germany invaded Poland. I'm not sure. Would you mind watching Samuel for a minute? I need to help Moses close the shop. Oh dear. Of course. Yeah, you can be looked after by the witch. Okie dokie. No, I've run behind the door. Oh, let's go down here. Right. It sets the atmosphere. I like this. You know, it does look like you're in a French place, you know, with all the cafes and stuff. I quite like that. It sets the scene. Where is this? So a letter from Poland. My parents have fled and they have not disclosed their location in case the letter... Oh, sorry. It says they will send another letter when it is safe. Moses, what is another letter never comes? What if they get caught? Ah. Dilemma. Oh, okay. Skip. Can't skip. No, we've got to play this out. We can't think like that. Your mother and father are some of the smartest and clearly the bravest people I've ever met. They will make it through this, and we will see them again soon. Okay. I hope you're right, Moses. The Jew among thorns. The thorns being the Nazis, I'm guessing. So how was school, Samuel? Well, he only went for 5 minutes. He didn't even go in the classroom, so I'm guessing he didn't learn out. It was good, Papa. That's good to hear. Did you learn anything new? Did he? Oh, I did. Today we read a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. That's wonderful. I know how much you love stories. Moses. Of course, Brothers Grimm. I know all those tales. Which story was it? Okay, Samuel's saying, so there was a servant who was leaving his job and he was given 3 coins. As he was travelling to find new work, he met a dwarf who asked him for one of his coins. Because the young servant could work for more coins and the old dwarf could not, the boy agrees to give him a coin to say thanks. The dwarf offers him 3 wishes. He wishes for a gun that will always hit its target, a fiddle that makes everyone dance when he plays it, and the power to have all his requests followed. Ooh, that's dodgy. He gets all his wishes and keeps going. Soon he comes across a fat man with a big nose and a long beard who says he wants a bird singing in the trees. So the servant shoots it for him and it falls into a bunch of thorns. The man walks to the thorns to get the bird when the servant starts playing his fiddle. The man danced in the bushes, getting all scratched up and tattered, and begs the servant to stop. But the servant keeps making him dance, saying it was because his people own lots of slaves and thorn bushes are punishing him. Moses, that's enough. Don't be so harsh, it's just a story. He doesn't know any better. No, Bloomer, he needs to learn that the propaganda is not right. Did I say something wrong? No, you didn't, Samuel. You're not in trouble. There's no upsetting the boy. He doesn't understand. Oh, what do we do? Teach him or send him away? He's quite young, isn't he? I would have expected him to learn propaganda later on. I'm going to... Looking at the narrative of this, I'm going to say teach him. Teach him. Son, you need to understand that not everything is what it seems. Sometimes it isn't just a story. Sometimes it's a way to try and get people to feel a certain way about a group of people. Moses, he's just a boy. Oh, they're going to have a marital in a minute. Husband's going to be in the doghouse, that's for definite. This affects him too. He needs to know what is going on out there. What he needs is to be a child as long as possible and not worry about things like this. Things like what? Samuel, please go to your room. I need to speak to your father alone. Case closed. Husband, doghouse, done. Okay. See you, Samuel. You're not being punished. You're just being told to go away. I wonder where his room is. Is this his room? No, it's Mum and Dad's room. This can't be his room. Oh, okay. Shared room. Understandable. You're not very happy. She's kicked Dad out and all. Samuel, I need you to understand that there are people out there who want to hurt Jews just because they are Jewish, and sometimes they use mean pictures and sometimes tell stories like the one you learned about today to convince people that Jews are bad people. I have something for you. I know how much you like fairy tales and foxes, so I got you this book about a brave fox called Reynard. He was my favourite when I was a boy. I love it. Thank you, Papa. Easily pleased in them days. Not now. Okay. Okay. Look, Samuel, spring, the beautiful beginning, bringing new life. and a time of renewal. Do you know that the Yiddish word for blossom is? No, I don't actually. It's bloomer. Oh, so it's bloomer, just like mother's name. Exactly. Blossoms are promise of new beginnings. No matter what happens, spring always comes, and with it, hope. Not sure about that when there's a German tiger tank rolling down the street, but yeah, okay. The Polish troops are fighting back against the Germans, but they are overwhelmed. Danzig has been taken by the Reich. Nazis have bombed Warsaw and Krakow. Come on. That's where Grandma and Grandpa are. They're in Krakow. Listen to me. Your Safta and Saba are very smart people. They will be okay. I'm sure they'll escape in time and they have already fled to the countryside. Chaos is everywhere and the wood citizens are fleeing. The British and French have issued Germany an ultimatum: withdraw or they will attack. France will see Boucher off. You'll see, we won the Great War. The Germans are cowards. Vive la France, vive la France. It ain't quite work out like that, they did it. They will be alright. Why don't you go back to the room and read your book for a while? Oh, I missed that. Yes, my mum. Okay, he's going to his book. Taking a bit of a dark turn here, isn't it, with the history? Although correct, it is correct. It's spot on. As anyone will know. May the 10th, 1940. Good times. Cinematics. I feel like the game's trying to be a bit of a history lesson as well to people, to be honest. It's not a bad thing. Okay, we got the old swastika up. As opposed to the German eagle from their army. That really looks like it's landing on a road. It is landing on a road. Okay. So we're seeing the fall of France here. That's the normal German flag. Oh no, it's a swastika again. Okay. And we got another achievement, Nazis in Paris. July 1940. Okay, timeline moving a little bit then. This kid certainly does not look happy. Oh, everyone moving out. Samuel, come away from the window now. You have been told. My man, why is everyone leaving? Samuel, you have to understand it's a very scary time for Jewish people. We are all afraid that something bad will happen, and many Jews are fleeing to friends and family in other places that might be safe. Are we going to flee? No, we are going to be brave and stay right here. Ah, but aren't you afraid? Of course I'm afraid, but that doesn't mean I'm not brave. Can you be brave with me, Samuel? Yes, my mum. That's a good boy, Samuel. Now run along and get ready for bed. So they chose to stay. It's not safe. We have nowhere to go. Moses, we're as good as dead if we stay here. Yeah, you were rounded up in masses. It was, yeah, very bad. What choice do we have? There has to be somewhere. What about the UK? Or we could go to America. You know that won't work. They're denying us by the thousands and finding any excuse to turn us away. Going as far as us to label us as spies, it's best that we stay right here where it's safer rather than risk being caught or at the very least becoming homeless with no place to go. I'm not letting my son live in the streets just because you're paranoid. Ooh, I think she's right. I think you should go. It's easy looking back on history to sort of know the angle to take, but I suppose at the time it would have been quite tricky. Finally done putting together the finishing touches on Samuel's toy fox. There's been so much going on lately and Samuel has really been losing himself in the book I gave him, so I figured he could use a friend. Okay, going to assemble the fox then. Now let's see, where do we start? I suppose we should start with the body. Ooh. Select piece. Confirm. Wait, is that the... Oh, rotate piece. I'm guessing. How do we select the piece? Confirm. Oh, we've got to move it there. Duh, thick. Okay, got that. And then we want the head. Okay. Yep. Now what we got? Ooh, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Okay. Click. Oh, it's quiet today. Everybody must be at work. Normally somebody said hello by now. Well, one of you. Feet. No, don't press that button. That's bad. Wait, have we done this right? Yeah, that one. Confirm. Oh, okay, it's this one then. Can't get a simple puzzle right. We're not doing well, are we? Yes. There we go. He's perfect, better than I expected. Samuel will love this. Pretty good. Confirm. Ah, my son. Just the boy I wanted to see. Now tell me, have you been enjoying the book I gave you? I have, Papa. Reynard is so fun and so brave. He is. You're absolutely right. I've been enjoying it so much, I've read it almost 3 times now. It's my favourite. Wow. which is why I made you this. You made me Reynard. I love it so much. Thank you, Papa. I'll take him everywhere with me. Wherever that may be. You should. There are some scary things going on in the world right now, but whatever happens, Reynard will protect you. You just have to try and always be as brave as you can be, no matter what. With Reynard with me, I'm not afraid of anything. Good stuff. That's good to hear, although I can imagine your mother will become pretty... another achievement, building the fox. May the 1st, 19... I think it said 41. Bit fast for me to keep up with. Okay, let's go and answer the door. Do we go this way? Probably. No, we don't. Dad's a bit slow. He's got dodgy knees. He's getting on a bit. Know the feeling. Okay. Knock, knock. Ah, Bernard, my oldest friend. I haven't seen you at the temple for quite some time. I was beginning to get worried about you. Where have you been? Oh, Moses. I've done it. I've really done it this time. What do you mean? What have you done? Come in, why don't you? I found her. I found the one. You always think you found the one. Oh, nonsense. I was a fool before, Moses. She's brilliant and beautiful and unlike any woman I have ever met. She sounds like a fantastic Shiska. Did you meet her at the temple? See, that's the thing. She's a Christian. I see. You're not thinking of converting her, are you? It's really important to her and her family, and you know me, I've never been terribly religious. Yes, but it would break your poor mother's heart if she were alive. I understand, but perhaps she would also see how happy this woman makes me, and how amorous I am with her, and she would support me. Oh, 2 different religions going on here then. I can see you're upset, but like I said, I was never particularly devout Jew. In fact, I've never really considered myself very Jewish in the first place. I see myself as French, first and foremost. I'm just worried about you. Is all Jewish or not? You've always been like a brother to me since we first met. If this woman is as amazing as you say, I will support you. I appreciate it, my brother. We must plan for a day for her to meet your wonderful family. Speaking of family, where is that nephew of mine you keep hidden away in that dusty old shop of yours? Moses, well, that might be him right now. Okay, cool. He's probably got his fox. Ah, nope. Ah, afternoon, officer. What can we do for you? Afternoon. Are you Mr. Abramovich? I am. Is there a problem? I have a letter stating you must appear at the Concert Napoleon, whatever that is, to examine your situation. Have a good day. Ah. Am I meant to read this? It's in French. Something invite, present. Sorry guys, I'm not French. I don't think there's an English version on the back, is there? Nope. Yeah, it looks like some sort of summons to figure out if he's French or Jewish, maybe. Not a good thing. He's got a report for this meeting. One moment, officer. I don't understand. Have I done something wrong? No, sir. We're evaluating immigrant status. It's simply protocol. Excuse me. Oh, you're in trouble now, mate. That can't be a good thing. Shut the door. Don't shut the door. Okay. Okay, what was that about? Is everything okay? I'm not sure. What's that he gave you? You're being summoned to do what? You must appear because you're a Polish immigrant. You're French now, as I am French. This is outrageous. You're not thinking of going, are you? I'm not sure. I'm a law-abiding citizen. This is an official order. If I don't go, the consequences may be dire. I don't think I have any other option. Oh dear. It states you must bring a friend. If you'd like, I'd be more than happy to accompany you. Perhaps I can speak with someone and get to the bottom of this once and for all. I appreciate the offer, but it's probably nothing. I'll just have Bloomer go with me. You have a wonderful wife, Moses. Why don't I bring over my future bride to meet her when this all blows over? Bernard, you poor schlump. Bring her over. We would love to meet her. Ah, here we go. So it says, the law of October the 3rd, 1940 on the status of Jews was a law enacted by France. The law was signed one day before the law regarding foreign nationals of the Jewish race, which marked the beginning of Vichy France's collaboration with Nazi Germany for the extermination of the Jewish race. Yeah, we're touching on some dark history here. Okay, May the 14th, 1941. I'm sure it's a simple formality. There is nothing to worry about. Wrong. I don't know, Moses. Something just doesn't seem right. The paper reads Mr. Abramovich is invited to present himself in person, accompanied by one member of his family or by one friend at 7 on the morning of May the 14th, 1941, for an examination of his situation. He is asked to provide identification. Papers! Those who do not present themselves on this set day and hours are liable for the most severe sanctions. This doesn't sound like a formality. No, it doesn't. What do you mean? I just don't see how you don't find this suspicious. Yeah, come on, mate. There's got to be alarm bells ringing, really. Maybe you're right, but if I don't go, I'll be in a lot of trouble. But we really should leave. I don't want to be late. Yeah, big mistake. Should have legged it. Seriously, we've got a queue? Anybody think we're in England? Can we jump the queue? Let's go down here. Yeah, we'll just push in. Hello. Introduce yourself. Nah. Excuse me, officer, but what exactly is going on here? As it says on your card, you have been summoned here so that we may examine your situation. Wait in here and stand by for further instructions. You take this. You are to run home and gather these items and return with them as soon as possible. Oh dear. I don't know what any of these words mean, but not looking good. Why? Is my husband going somewhere? Oh yeah. I'm not at liberty to say. Next. Ah, bowl, cup, food box, food stamps, towel, blanket, sheets. I'm not yawning at the game, guys. I literally had 2.5 hours sleep last night. It was one of those evenings, so starting to yawn early today. And I had to be up for 5:30. That's my excuse. Okay, so we've got to get this list of stuff. Oh, we have actually got to go and get them. Oh, okay, look. Move. So let's go and get this list of stuff. Can't remember where we live. Oh, thanks, down there. Right. Not down there. Nope. It's basically like you're enacting you know, a citizen of the day, their own little story. And that's quite the history lesson, really. Oh, hello. They're in the streets now, look. I think this could be quite interesting to somebody who's into the history, or knows the history of World War II. I must admit, I do know the history of it, and I think there could be some appeal there. I'm not sure about Joe Blogs. We'll see. I think this is a very niche game. I guess we'll find that out in time. Hopefully the devs do sell some of this stuff. Yep, bowl, got that one. What else? Cup. Yeah, we got a cup. Food box. Food stamps, towel, sheets. Is that a food box? Yeah, that's a food box. Food stamps. Well, that's the ration book there, I'm guessing. Is that the ration book? No. Food stamps. Where are food stamps? Towels. More towels? Yeah, more towels. Oh, sheets, sorry. So we're after a towel and food stamps. That looks like a towel. So it's just these food stamps. Where are they? Is that them? Yep. Right, now we're going to go back again. Let's go. Don't get stuck behind the door this time. Oop, got stuck on the door frame instead. She's getting her steps in, isn't she? Crikey. There's the Germans. Give them a wide berth. Yeah, not going to be seeing him again. Her husband's gone. And we're back. She feels like she's run the London Marathon. Hello. What is this about? We are holding him to review his situation. This is standard procedure. Return home and he will be in contact with you shortly. No, he won't. Green Ticket Roundup achievement just had. Photo from the Green Ticket Roundup, the first mass arrest of Jews by Vichy France. Their agreement. Wow. Train to Pithurs. I can't pronounce that one, sorry guys. Okay, what's going on here then? Now this all started because, well, some of Germany, Hitler and his cronies for a start, thought that Jewish people were living the life of Riley, running all the businesses, doing very well, while a lot of German-born descendants, if you like, were like queuing for loaves of bread and stuff, struggling to feed the families. So that's sort of the backstory to all this. Obviously, I'm not, it's not right, far from it, but that's where all this stemmed from if you don't know any history. Photo from German Federal Archive. Jewish men arriving at the Pithurs transit camp in France. Transit camp. Okay. That's one way of putting it. A very grim era. Oh dear. Is it his friend? Nope. Oh dear. Oh Marie, is there something wrong? Would you mind if I came in? Of course. Can I get you anything? No, that's alright. I just wanted to bring you this. Oh dear. Another letter. It says they've fled again and they've been trying to seek refuge in the US and other countries and were denied. They won't tell me where they're going, but they said because France still has diplomatic relations with the US, they're going to travel to a small village in France to try and secure a US visa, and suggest we do the same while we still can. Bloomer, I wouldn't worry too much about your parents. They seem like a smart, determined pair. I'm sure they will get to their destination just fine, and they will send word when they're safe. But I do think you and Samuel should get visas and try and meet them in the US. I can't flee now without Moses. I can't just leave him. Listen to me, you can't be worried about your parents or your husband at a time like this. The way things are going, the only thing you should be worried about is the safety and well-being of your son. You think I'm not worrying about the well-being of my son, Marie? What if they catch wind that Samuel and I are trying to get a visa to the US and they show up tomorrow and take us away? Let's say, by some miracle, we do get visas. Then what? We get on a boat and sail to America just to get turned away? It's better than staying here like sitting ducks and handing your son over to Vichy government. Marie, I appreciate your advice, I really do, but I need to go open up the shop now. Excuse me. She's not listening, is she? She really does need to leg it. She needs to go. Needed to go before it all kicked off. Bit late now. Now the book that he's read numerous times. Oh, I should have gone to her first. Oops. My bad. Samuel, I need to leave. I don't want us to be late. Yes, my mum. Don't forget your homework, son. I left it on the table for you. He's ahead of you. He's got it. Gonna walk past her. Yes. Off to school we go. The long walk. It feels like the long walk anyway. Okie dokie. What's going to happen today? Tell you what, they must be regulars there now. Oh, what's this chat one? Is this the guy with the tie? Does he want a refund? Bloomer, how are you holding up? Oh, Mr. Gosjin, it's been tough, but I'm managing. Thank you for asking. I'm just taking Sammy to school before I come back and open up the shop, if you'd like to come back in a little later. Well, I don't think that will be necessary. Oh, it's not an issue at all. I'll go quickly. I'll only be a minute. That's not what I mean. I'm here to talk about this. Official obligation. I've come to inform you that I've applied to be the temporary administrator of your establishment. Ooh. I don't understand. To put it bluntly, Jews can't be trusted with business anymore, so I'm here to tell you I'll be taking over your store. I don't believe what I'm hearing. You're our best customer, Moses, thought as you of a friend. Which I thought would make this all easier for you. You know how much I've always loved this store. It should be a comfort knowing that I'm going to take good care of it. You've got your hands full as it is, and I'm sure you don't want to get yourself into trouble. How dare you take advantage of a poor Jewish family who's never been anything but kind to you? It's not my decision, Bloomer. It's just the law. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good day, Mr. Grosjean. Well, you definitely wouldn't play this game for, to perk you up for the day, would you? This is not one of them stories. Packing up the shop. Time to leave. First, they take away your husband, and now your business. This isn't right. If we cooperate, they have no reason to come after us. Tell that to Moses. There's a food shortage as it is. Your ration stamps are almost gone, and without an income, you can't even buy a meal on the black market. How are you going to feed your son, Bloomer? You can't be so compliant. What choices do I have, Marie? I'm all alone, and I'm doing the best I can with what I have. It will be okay. You will find a way. You can always sew from home. People always need a seamstress, even in times like these. I'm sure, at least this way, you'll be able to spend more time at home with little Samuel. Bernard. She's gone. I can't believe the love of my life left me. Bernard. I gave her everything. I converted for her, and she told me she wanted nothing to do with me, or because I was Jewish. My poor dead mother. Ooh, grim. After everything we've been through, 2 whole weeks of bliss. Now is not the time to be blubbering on about whatever girl you've somehow convinced to put up with your nonsense this week. They've taken Moses, and now the shop has been destroyed and taken away. Taken Moses? Taken Moses where? Well, if you would spend more time paying attention to what's going on in the world instead of chasing every woman who gives you the time of day, you would know the police took Moses and many other Jewish men and shipped them off to camps. But how? Why? Who knows at this point? I bet it has something to do with the fight against the Bosch. What will Bloomer and Samuel do? I'm not sure. Lay low and wait for him to return, I suppose. What will you do if they come after you next? I have nothing to worry about. I'm French, and as of last week, a Christian. They have no reason to come after me, Bloomer. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, hello, Bernard. Marcel should be back any second. Would you see if there is anything he needs? Ah, Marcel. I was told you needed some assistance. I could definitely use a hand back at the shop. Come with me. Okay. So just to sum up what we've played so far, because like I was saying, I was going to do like an hour of this to sort of weigh it up, figure it out. And really going back on what I said earlier, this is a pretty grim story, telling a true story. It's just picking on an individual, of course, as opposed to, like the whole thing. So it's picking on an individual story of how this played out, and it's very true to life. It's certainly not a game that's, like I say, is, a happy go Larry type game. It's a very solemn, slow-paced, quite methodical. I'm quite impressed with the research that's been done to present this game, to be honest with you. But I do believe it's going to be rather niche. You know, like I say, either if you're a bit of a historian or you know your history, maybe you know this is for you. It's different, and I think that's the thing with games. We have to have a lot of differences in games. There's a lot of stuff that's bland and pretty much the same thing all the time. How would I review this? Would I say buy it? I would say buy it if you're into storytelling, if you're into history or fact. That is the basis I would say buy this game on. If none of that interests you, this game is clearly not for you. But definitely got a niche market out there, guys. I hope the hour of gameplay that I've done gives you an idea into where this is going. It's obviously going to turn down a very, very dark corridor. You know, if you know your history, you know what's happening next with all this, with the extermination camps and stuff. So it's a grim one, but it's quite interesting. I personally found it interesting. Obviously, I'm an older gamer, a lot older, so I can sort of relate to it and sort of understand it. I'm not sure anybody younger, you know, may be too interested in it. We shall see. But guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up, leave it with you. It's a buy if you're into storytelling, history, true life effects, that type of thing. Probably a non-buy if you're into your typical youngster type games. And that's the way this game stands. It's on Steam right now. You can buy it. It's available. Go and check it out in the store. Have a read through it. See what you think. Appreciate your time watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye.